Hello everybody, what is up, Zenny, and welcome to the start of the Fulham career mode. So, enough introduction, let's get straight into it. If you guys do happen to go enjoy this series though, make sure to drop it a like, subscribe. But anyway, let's go through the squad that we do have. I've already gone through development plans and offloaded, well not offloading, obviously putting a few players up in the transfer list. So let's go through the squad. So we currently got 3 goalkeepers at the club, 2 of them loaned down, Ashby Hammond and Gazaniga. I don't plan to use any of these guys when they come back. I probably will potentially sell them both. But in terms of, we got our first choice goalkeeper, Leno. Absolutely love him. Such an underrated goalkeeper. Rodak as our backup will probably help compete in the first team if Rodak ever gets injured, play cup games, maybe play the odd Premier League game if Leno maybe is out of form. However, George Wickens, we're going to try and loan out, only 20 years of age at 58 red. Hopefully get him out and loan to maybe a League 1 or a League 2 club. In terms of our left-back department, though, we've got 2 left-backs at the club, both similar ratings in Antoine Robinson and Lavrin Kurzawa, obviously on loan to us from PSG. And we've got youngster Stefan Parks as well, whose contract is coming up at the end of the season. In terms of the centre-back options, we do have Issa Diop, Tim Ream, who is the club captain, Terence Congola, who's out on loan at Harvey, and we got Tosin Adrabayo, Shane Duffy. So really happy with the centre-back department. Don't really want to sign anybody. I want to use this Fulham squad. For the time being, I probably would use Issa Diop and Tim Ream as our first choice centre-back, but I reckon Tosin Adrabayo will probably replace Ream if he decreases any more in overall. In terms of the right-back department, we have got Tete and Babu and Cedric. Cedric is on loan to us from Arsenal. Tete obviously going to be our first choice this season, and Kevin Mbabu is out on loan at Serviti in Switzerland. In terms of the midfielder department, we've got João Paulinho, who is definitely going to be one of our main key players in this series. Such a good footballer, really rare, and I can't wait to use him. We've got Harrison Reed as well, 2 of our first choice midfielders. In terms of the winger department, we've got Nikas Cabano, who's been at Fulham for some years now. Want to use him. I'm not planning to sell him. If an offer comes in from a fairly realistic club, I probably would be tempted to maybe move on. But let me know what you think I should do, Cabano. I want to keep him in the club. He stayed at Fulham for a few years and definitely still a decent rating. We've got Manuel Solomon, who is on loan to us from Shakhtar Donetsk. Ivan Cavallero, who is out on loan in Turkey. We got Willian, obviously signed Fulham this summer. And now we move on to the centre mid department. We got Sazar Lukic as one of the centre mids. We got Tom Kearney, who I am converting into a cam. We got Luke Harris in the centre midfield spot, who I do have massive high hopes for this guy. We do have Sekulovic, who I'm just looking to loan out on a season-long loan. 18 years of age, 60 overall. Not going to get any game time. Another player, Sonny Hilton, which I put on the transfers just because he's 21 at 16. We've already got so many good cams, especially Luke Harris, who I'm definitely going to try and get the best out of. I'm not going to place Luke Harris on the loan list, but if we do get a good loan offer, I would be tempted to maybe potentially move on. We've got Andres Pereira, obviously our first choice cam. We got O'Neill out on loan at Derry. We've got Goddard, who I'm planning to loan out. We got Silvestre Jasper, who I'm planning to loan out as well. Dan James, who is on loan to us from Leeds. Harry Wilson, Decordova-Reid as our midfielders. Wide midfielders anyway. Anthony Knockaert is on loan at Huddersfield. I do plan to sell Knockaert. We've got Al Abadili, who's out on loan at... no, he will be on the loan list. Finland striker. We've got Vinicius and obviously our main man, Mitrovic. We've got Stansfield on loan at Exeter. Kieran Bowie, who's out on loan at Northampton. And Rodrigo Muniz, who's out on loan at Borough. Let me know what you guys think. I potentially need strength from this side. I really like this team, though. Obviously, gone for development plans. You guys have seen the players I've listed, and only one player being transfer listed. Let's go and have a look at our board objectives. His youth development is high. I'm definitely going to prioritise the youth development in this series. So yeah, we've been choosing to sign 4 players to youth academy. We've currently got 1 good youth player in our youth academy, I believe from Turkey. Get 5 games without a defeat in away match. It's going to be difficult in our Premier League games, you know, like I said, because usually when you have at least 5 games away from home, you're going to come against one of them top 6 teams. Continent, obviously, we're not in Europe, so that don't matter. And once finished mid-table, that is the aim. Honestly, I think the squad's good enough to get Europe, but let's just take each game by each game. And then within 3 seasons, increase your club as 75%. Should be really easy. Okay, in terms of our youth scouts, we're going to send one of them out to England for 9 months. I'm not sure where to send out the rest. I'm going to go with Portugal as the next club just because obviously we've got quite a lot of Portuguese players at the club, and obviously the manager Portuguese. Obviously we've got João Paulinho, obviously got Ivan Cavallero, who he is out on loan though, to be fair. But, yeah, we do quite try to go for the Portuguese, obviously signing players for the Liga NOS as well. So, we're going to send him out to Portugal for 3 months. And the next, I don't know what to go for the next one. I might just maybe stick local in the Northern Europe and maybe might send my scout out to potentially Wales. Just because we've already got one really good Welsh youngster. So we've had 2 transfer, one for Harrison Reed, reject, and one for Antoine Robinson, reject. So we've got some interesting news here. One of the players which I am heavily interested in bringing is Ilham Ndiaye. I'm not sure what I should do here because he's been approached by Aston Villa, which a club which he has been linked with in real life. But I would love to bring him at Fulham. I don't know what to do, actually. I don't know whether to rival a bid or just leave it. Anyway, we're doing an offer with Tete, which I'm going to reject. Okay, so I've literally been sitting here for quite a few minutes now thinking, what do I do? I'm not going to rival the bid. I'm going to let him go, okay? I like the squad currently got and I want to use the squad we currently got. So, yeah, I'm not going to go in for him. The first game of the season with our Marco Silva Fulham, and this is going to go always tough to pick a starting 11 because I love this base team and I love some of the players they got. We're going to get in this game versus Bournemouth. Going to be a difficult game. They're a really solid team. Bournemouth, obviously, they've strengthened a lot in January. So they've got some players that could definitely hurt us, like Traore. Obviously, that Utara person they signed, and a fantastic player. Solid defence as well. So let's get in this game versus Bournemouth, and fingers crossed, hopefully, we can pick up a win to begin our first game of the Premier League season. We're at home as well. Lovely way to start off this Fulham career mode, and I'm so pumped and so excited. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy it. Let's build one club from London up to be the biggest club in London, and I am hyped for this Fulham career mode. There you go. This is the squad we have got. Not the squad, that's the stadium we've got. What am I on about? But anyway, here we go. Fulham career mode. First game of the season at home against Bournemouth. You gotta hope for 3 points, but it is our first game. We got to remember that, so we can't be too harsh if we do end up losing it. But yeah, let's get this game versus Bournemouth, and hopefully we can make the fans proud. Let's go, come on. Bournemouth now coming forward, left side, chance here. Frederick's got the space, dinks the ball in, and that was almost a calamity at the back right there for us defensively. We just couldn't clear the ball that was whipped in, and Bournemouth now have got themselves a corner. It actually comes off the outside the post. It's going to be a corner kick here to the Cherries. They're going to take it short, which they do. Okay, moving around nicely. Nice football here so far from the Cherries. Moving it around very nicely. Left side again. Ball in. Come on, Robinson. Into Billing. Shots blocked there from Diop. It's going to be another corner kick here to Bournemouth again. Bournemouth really putting on the pressure so far. They're going to go short from the corner again, which it looks like they do. Trying to win it with Willian. Ball back on the inside. Robinson's got the pace. They've still got it, though. Good tackle there from Robinson. It looks like might be able to counter-attack from here with Willian. Willian doing well. Come on, Willian. What you got for us? Laying it off. Mitrovic. Reed. Ball played across the Tete on the far side. Trying to come forward. Bournemouth a bit of a press, but we do well to get out of it. Mitrovic. I don't know what we're going to be able to do here. Knocking around nicely. Reed up to Mitrovic again. I don't know if we're going to cause anything here, or maybe this might have just been a waste of what I said of a counter-attack, or maybe not, as Reed played it forward to Mitrovic. Mitrovic on the inside. Go try and dink the ball in. Blocked away and cleared away. The corner flag. Go try and lay it back. Tackled over Reed. Should have been there. Billing. Go try and drill it in. He still finds them. We couldn't clear our lines, and Bournemouth take the lead at Craven Cottage. Wow. Failed Solanke in the middle. Let me have a sip of my tea. Totally wake myself up. I don't know who that's meant to be. Is that one of the coaches, or is that poor EA there from Gary O'Neill trying to get a face scan in? Shame, we did block it, but we could have cleared our lines, and Solanke makes it 1-0 Bournemouth. Mitrovic into Pereira. Pereira may be in. Pereira for Fulham. Andros Pereira off the crossbar. Rebound. Oh, so almost an instant response there from us. But we hit the crossbar. There's a free kick now here for Fulham. Deep into the Bournemouth half. Pereira's over it. Going to try and lift the ball into the box. He's get a bit of power on this one. Pereira. That's a good ball in. Mitro might get there first, but Neto does well. And there we go, people. Half-time here. 1-0 Bournemouth. It's been a hard fought, 1-0 lead here for Bournemouth. Both teams having chances to go 2-0 or 1-1. But, yeah, it is 1-0 as we go into the break. I am going to make a change very quickly, though, because Decordova Reid hasn't really impressed me so far, so we're going to maybe do something to potentially change up that. We're going to bring on Manor Solomon to replace Decordova Reid. And we'll leave it as that for the time being, okay? So Manor Solomon comes on for his Premier League debut here with us. Let's get in this second half, and hopefully we can come back. Right here, Bournemouth maybe with a chance. Good interception there from Diop. Pereira, lovely flick there. Solomon, going to try and play the ball into Mitro. It's not an awful pass, but obviously Mitro's not the quickest. And Bournemouth give away a corner. Okay, we got ourselves a corner here. We are quite threatening from Zep. We do have a lot of height. We are going to give it to Pereira. Pereira going to try and whip with the ball. I want to aim for Isa Diop. It's going to fall here, though. Knocked away. And is that the danger gone? I think it is. Chance here, maybe. Traore, maybe in to maybe make it 2-0. Diop, they drill it across. Ream falls to Billing. Leno, the good. So we need to clear the ball better. But however, that is down to me. Instead of trying to pass it out like that. Okay, it's going to be a corner kick here. Christie's over it. They're going to play it short, which they do. They're a fan of the short corners. They haven't whipped the ball into the box yet, which I thought they would with the height of Billing. So they're trying to play it around Traore. Might work for them, though. Ream, Christie, Billing. Good save. Great save, in fact. Okay, come on. Let's cause a counter. Harry Wilson now coming forward. Great run from Wilson. Up to Mitro. Mitro. Runner on the inside. We still got it, though. Kearney. Wide to Solomon. Solomon into Kearney. It's going to be a good chance here for Fulham. Kearney now. The club captain drills the ball in. Oh, it's a good ball, but nobody's there. Obviously a former Cherry. Mitrovic. Hold up play. Runner on the inside. Kearney might be able to equalise. How fitting would this be? No, it's a great save from Neto late on. Oh, that should be 1-1. Throw away from distance. Shot blocked. What the fuck was that for a clearance there from Tete? It's a really poor clearance from Tete. They're going to play it across. Billing 2-0. Oh, Tete. And it looks like our first game of the season ends in defeat. 2-0 Bournemouth. Moving it around. Solanke. Save from Leno. Should be full time now. We played the additional 2 minutes. They're going to play it short. Don't know what they're doing. Knocking it around. Back off. Billing. Shot blocked. We get rid of it. And that's full time. Unfortunately, we kick off the season with a 2-0 defeat against Bournemouth. Not ideal, but let's forget about this. Let's go into the next game of the episode against Wolves. Okay, so we've got the second game of the episode here and the final game. We've made a couple of changes aside, not too many. 2 changes. Tosin Adrabayo comes in and Daniel James also comes in for this game against Wolves. But anyway, let's get in this game away from home. Going to be a difficult game. They're a good side. Wolverhampton Wanderers got a lot of good play. We can definitely cause problems. But I generally am confident we can pick up our first win, or at least our first point of the season away to Wolverhampton. Lead on possession. Harrison Reed. Nice ball forward. Mitrovic run on the inside from Pereira. Pereira may be in for our first goal of the season. Oh, great chance. He had a similar chance against Bournemouth. He hit the crossbar this time. It's wide of the mark. Wolves maybe with their first chance to gain Podence. Playing it in. Nice football here so far from Wolves. And Wolves take a shock lead. 23 minutes in. Their first attack. Their first shot of the game. And they score. Matthias Tuna with a goal. Wolves celebrate. We unfortunately going to have to reflect. 1-0 Wolves. Very disappointed with that right there. Yeah, let's look at that. Just too easy for them. Leno forced into a good save there. Daniel James. We've got 2 of the quickest players probably in the Prem playing this game. Dan James. Oh, I try to go round him, but Bernat does well. They're coming forward. I try to bring him down. Chance here maybe into Matthias Tuna. You see why I try to bring them down. Because Wolves go 2-0 in front. Well, this Premier League might be more challenging than I thought. 2-0 Wolves. Oh, chance here. They may be in. Podence, Diop. Well played. Still falls to them. Bernat laying it off edge of the box. Rabri is in. Good save from Leno. A wake-up call is needed for this second half. A wake-up call is needed. Changes immediately. Solomon's going to come on to place Willian. And I'm also going to bring on Kearney to replace Pereira again. Chance here for Wolves. He's offside. Honestly, the warning calls, I've been calling and calling throughout this entire game. We barely stepped foot in the Wolves' half. Apart from that very early Pereira chance we put it wide the post. I mean, really poor, as soon as I say it, might have actually have a chance now. Kearney. Too many bodies around me. Reed, Paulinia. Upfield again, Mitro does well. Paulinia again. Kearney out wide to James. Daniel James now, he's got the pace. James now drills the ball in. Mitrovic! Our first goal of the season for Fulham. And Mitrovic pulls one back against Wolves. Really nicely worked goal. And we are maybe back in the game. Let's go. Come on. Lovely both Daniel James on the right side. Just drills the ball in. Mitro. Lovely finish. We're back in the game. Come on. And played out wide. They're into the left side. Wangi Chan plays it across. Shot taken. Leno. Get there. No. 3-1 Wolves. Okay. Work to be done. Okay, last 10 minutes. I'm not going to lie, but I hate to say this, but I think we have lost again. Disappointing though, but I know we will bounce back, okay? We always do. Oh yes, Paulinia does well. Kearney into Mitro. Mitro, Kearney. Kearney now might be able to pull one back. Kearney! 3-2 with 7 minutes left. Come on, Kearney. Great finish. Chance here for us, maybe. Late on. Kearney. Gonna slip. Oh, good interception there from Dawson. Good play there, Vinicius. Paulinia, nice ball to Solomon. Solomon now driving at the defence. Manuel Solomon now for Fulham. Good run. Solomon, yes. Come on, Manuel Solomon for Fulham. It's found its way in. And Lems 3-3 late on. Come on. We are not losing here. 3-3. Unbelievable comeback in the last 5 minutes. 3-1 down to 3-3 in the 91st minute. And Manuel Solomon has pulled it back for Fulham. Let's go. Great run from Solomon. And he finishes it. Sarr gets a big hand to it. It wasn't enough. 3-3. Okay. I don't know why Leno was in the back of the net like that, but he just saved us towards the end. 3-3. Full time. I will certainly take that. Good point away. Come on. For this episode here, we are going to be in the deadline day next week, so let me know if there's any signing suggestion you guys think we could do. If anybody did miss the previous results, I doubt it. Obviously, we lost 2-0 to Bournemouth, but we did draw 3-3 against Wolves. In the next episode, we are going to be taking on Nottingham Forest. Oh no, we're going to start off with Tranmere, then Forest, then Liverpool, and then Leeds. But anyway, have a great day, everybody. See you all soon, and take care.